Hi, hey, this is Pam. Thanks for stopping back at my channel and checking out another small spaces, growing garden in small spaces. So let's see what all's going on in my little garden here today. It's been a while since I posted a video, but we'll take a walk around and I'll show you how it's doing and what I'm working on. I just cleaned out one section of this bed here across from me that had my peas. They're done. I just pulled those up and we'll put something else in there here soon. So we'll take a walk around and see what's going on. And right here behind me, these are my potatoes. These are all in 10-gallon grow bags and they're doing quite well. Some of the first ones are just starting to turn yellow and a few dead leaves on them, but I don't think they're quite ready to harvest yet. So let's take a walk around, see what's going on. So there's 5 cauliflower in there, kind of crammed in, but they're starting to put on little cauliflower heads. Let's see, there's one that I can actually see. Yeah, there's one. I don't know if you can see it down in there, but they're starting to put on some heads. And there's my carrots. They're growing well. Get my hand out of here. Getting some size on them. And I'm not sure if the phone just cut out on me because it's hot out here. Something's eating that tomato. Yeah, there's a critter in there eating my tomato. These are the super sauce tomatoes. And for size, there's my hand. And those things are huge. Didn't like the heat. My green beans, they're doing very well. I've already had a couple harvests off of them. See, I need to harvest again. There's beans hanging out here. There's some. They're doing very well. And this over here is where I had a couple raised beds that were on legs. And I didn't get this wood moved yet to put another bed like this one in, because I wanted to do another round of green beans, get them planted now, and I should be able to get some for fall harvest. And back to my tomatoes on the other side. These are Burpee's Super Steak, doing very well. Lots of blooms. This one is an Isla's Delicious Giant. That's what this one's called. I tried 3 different varieties that I've never had. Well, I can't say that I had Super Steaks last year, but I've never tried this one or the Super Sauce that's on the other side. But this one's got so much weight, I'm gonna have to tie this up here after I'm done videoing. And the other side of my cauliflower, there's a little cauliflower down in there. This is where the peas were that I just pulled up, and there's what's left of them. And I cleaned this all out. I had to order some seed for my fall crop that I'm going to put in here. I'm going to put kale in here. I've never even eaten kale, but I want to have kale, put in some healthier drinks and salads and things. So I'm going to put in 2 different types of kale and probably give these peas here another couple days. I don't know, I don't see too much on it. There's a couple, they're not ready. Might give it a couple more days, at least till the kale seeds arrive. There's my second round of peas started there, and I have more up alongside the house. Super sweet 100 tomatoes. Try to keep the neighbor's house out. These are doing well. Got a bunch of little tomatoes coming out on them, and they're branching out over in there. So they're doing well. My sweet potatoes are vining everywhere. They're going way back in there, covering up my wood pile. So I can't wait to see what we get harvested out of there. And a couple peppers. I put some straw around them when it was real hot, and it helped. There's some little buds on them. And this one I accidentally over fertilized with concentrated fertilizer, and I think I killed it completely. This one, let's see, it's got a little tiny pepper down in there. You see it? Yeah, right there. So it's grown. It'll do well. My potatoes I showed you a minute ago. And then here's the raised beds that I moved from that other spot, the two that were up on legs, and planted lima beans. And they need some strings or trellis of some sort because they're going crazy. I've got this planter here was given to me. Somebody didn't want it, and they're like, "Hey, would you like this?" Absolutely. So put that in my little bed here alongside the house where I've got all this stuff. Got a bunch of peppers. This pepper is doing really good. I've never had much luck with peppers before, but this year I might actually get some peppers. Got some down there. One back here's got peppers on it. And then there's a second round of peas that I had started. Some little pepper plants that had struggled but seem to be doing better now. It's been hard to even fertilize because it was either way too hot and I didn't want to stress them, or it was raining for a week. Getting some grass seed out of this straw. I'm not sure what you're seeing here, but the peppers are doing good. And my rose bushes. These are my, what are they, spaghetti squash. And they're struggling. I don't know why, but they are struggling. Got a couple blooms on them. The plants are struggling. Summer squash starting to bloom, and the plants are starting to look pretty good now. And that's what's that one? I think that was another summer squash. And then zucchini. I have 2 zucchini plants here, one there, and I had some seed there and it didn't come up, so I put a couple more in. See what happens. My gladolias are blooming. They're beautiful. Got one hanging out over the sidewalk. And then there's my little coleus. They were 2 little scrawny things that when I got them at the greenhouse, they said they weren't sure they were going to survive. They're doing well. Need watered. Go get some water and fertilizer tonight. These are volunteer pumpkins. I don't know if they were shown in my last video or not. But I had some pumpkins and either gourds or maybe a couple squash up through here last year for decoration in the fall, and I didn't pick them back up, so I had all kinds of volunteers, and I've given some away. Pulled up a big pile of them, looks like somebody mowed over, because I had a pile of them here. My neighbor mows the grass, so it looks like he mowed them over. That's fine. And then some more pumpkins. Either pumpkin or squash, we'll find out. This one I know is a pumpkin because there's an itty bitty little pumpkin down there. Let's see if you can see it. I've never had pumpkin before. I have squash bugs laying eggs on them. So I ended up pulling up an extra plant that I wanted to keep because it was covered with them. And I see this one has some right there. Let's see what's on the back side. So I'm going to have to get something and put on them. These look alright so far. Oh, there's a couple little bugs on them. I'll come back and take care of them. Little spider. Hey, have at it there, little spider. Yeah, I see another squash bug. That little baby one there. So I need to get some stuff to spray on them as an adult. Get out of there. Yeah, I need to take care of them. So I've got too many leaves to be, especially when they get bigger, too many leaves to try to take care of. They're going to end up being clear out around the side of the house. My clematis, that poor thing is overrun with weeds. Just been too hot and I've been too tired. Let's see what else we're going to show you. I'm just going to walk around here and keep you with me. These lima beans are doing so good. I haven't been in that long. So put in the comments, what else could I plant for winter crop? What else could I put in? I'm going to plant some kale, but put down in the comments what else you think I should plant. Okay, here's my lettuce. I have it turned away from the sun. I just planted some more spinach. My spinach didn't do anything. They're in this 5-tier thing here. My lettuce hasn't been doing very good. I see some more of the seeds are exposed. Let's try to cover them. I put a bunch of seeds in here because it gets too much sun. So I reseeded the lettuce, the red Sylvia lettuce, and the gourmet blend like this. I put some more of that in there, and up in this one, and then reseeded spinach in here. So hopefully, if I can keep it moist enough. That's why I have this sitting on top to cover, because I reseeded the oregano and I don't want it to dry out. I also have these 2 eggplants that I really need to get in a grow bag or something. It's given me a little eggplant already. I've never grown eggplant before. I have some other ones in the house that are finally looking healthy enough to put out, and it's already mid-July. So hopefully they'll still have time to give me some eggplant off of them. But I'll put them in a grow bag like those, or something. I have more grow bags, so I can probably put them in that. I still have a couple sweet potatoes up here. Yeah, they're all tangled together, that I didn't get planted, and I don't know if I would have enough time if I put them in dirt now, if I'd be able to get something off of it. I mean, they can go into after frost, it's not going to hurt them, so I may try. And then here's some more cauliflower I can stick in the ground somewhere for a fall harvest. They never did get real big, but yeah, won't hurt to try. I mean, the worst thing that'll happen, I guess, is that they won't do much. I've harvested a little bit of garlic, and it looks like it's ready to process, past ready to process. So I got to take care of that today. Alright, I'm back in the house, and sorry about the noise of the air conditioner. And there's my little kitty cat. Meet Gracie. Say hi, Gracie. Okay, these are the other eggplants I said I had to put out. I've got pink. This one's pink and white. That one's just a pink. And that one's a pink. So I'm going to try to get those out this week, and it's going to be a little bit cooler. I didn't want to plant them when it was in the high 90s and extreme heat advisories. So that's my little eggplants, and then there's my baby. One of my babies. Hi, Grace. She's a sweetheart. So that's what's been going on in my little garden, and I just encourage you that if you just have a porch or a balcony or just a small space, you can use the grow bags, you can use buckets, containers. I got stuff in totes. You know, put stuff in corner of a porch, or just they don't take up much space. You can have a tomato plant and even grow some cucumbers with a little trellis out of a tote or a bucket or a grow bag. Use your imagination. They don't need much. So I hope that you have gotten something out of this, and ask that you would leave some comments if you have some advice, some things you see that I'm not doing that I should be doing, or just help me learn. And I hope you learn something. So I just want to encourage people that it doesn't take a whole lot to grow some food. A couple buckets, you can have a tomato plant and a cucumber plant, or put some peas or green beans in a little container, or put a trellis up. You can just make it out of 2 sticks and some twine. Doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. So I pray that you will find some encouragement, that you've gotten something out of this, and go grow something. God bless you.